People milled about. Beijing, August 1986. I was stunned by how many people Beijing had, and it was just one city. In America, you couldn't see so many people in any one place, and the ones you saw on the street looked like they were going somewhere. Going to school, going to work, on an errand, doing something. I remember my impression of Beijing was that there were so many people just milling about. Everywhere we went, we were a curiosity. People stopped and stared at us. They started talking to us in Mandarin, which I was just starting to learn. It was Beijing accent Mandarin Chinese, with an R sound at the end of every word. If it shouldn't be there, it still crowded in, looking for a chance to attach itself. This was funny to me. I am from Boston, where we drop the R from every word we can. I began to think all the R's we dropped in Boston fell straight through the earth, where they were picked up and pasted on the end of every Beijing syllable. One thing not as funny was going from a white guy in the USA to foreigner in China. It started to sink in. I was an outsider in someone else's country. People stared and pointed at us endlessly. This is what it looks like today, one of the busiest traffic systems in China. I went to China as an exchange student in the 1980s. As China started to open, I took a good camera and traveled all over China. It is important to learn about China and how China has changed since then. So I will post my photos here. The photos are real and not photoshopped, and the stories are my real experience. We use AI for the presentation, so we can make these videos in different languages. We look forward to hearing your stories about your experience with China in the comments.